Rollies, you dumbass. Getting knocked out. Focus on your opponents instead of focusing on me. God damn it. All other fighters, learn from Rollies. Don't talk shit about promoters. There's only 3 of us in the world.
Boxing professionals are buzzing once again, this time turning their attention to Rolando "Rolly" Romero, who has shockingly announced his retirement from the sport following a humiliating defeat at the hands of Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz.
You feel me? I feel like his style was good for my style, you know? And even Lara, you know what I'm saying? So,
after the match ended, Rolly Romero initially hinted at a possible comeback during his in-ring comments. However, in a surprising turn of events, he revealed his decision to retire during a post-fight interview. The announcement has stirred mixed reactions across the boxing world. Many professionals expressed deep disappointment and dismay, while others offer words of encouragement, hoping Romero reconsiders and steps back into the ring. On the flip side, some critics didn't hold back, claiming Romero was never truly a boxer if one loss could make him walk away. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more being said about Romero, and we're diving right into it.
Rolly, on the other hand, he needs probably to take a few steps back and fight some mid-level.
The WBA super lightweight title clash between Rolly Romero and Isaac Pitbull Cruz was one of the most highly anticipated matchups in recent memory, not just because the championship was at stake, but also due to comparisons many fans and analysts were eager to make between both fighters' past performances against Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Despite both suffering defeats to Davis, this bout was seen as a measuring stick to determine who fared better against a boxing star. After months of build-up and anticipation, the fight finally took place on Saturday, March 30th, 2024.
Cruz continues to walk down. Romero again launches the right hand. Left hook. Romero takes the shot. Still standing. Referee intervenes. Mamma mia!
The WBA super lightweight title bout between Rolando "Rolly" Romero and Isaac Pitbull Cruz had fans on the edge of their seats, not just because the championship was on the line, but because the fight served as a litmus test. Many were eager to compare each fighter's performance against Gervonta "Tank" Davis, despite both suffering losses to him in the past. And when the bell rang on Saturday, March 30th, 2024, months of build-up finally reached a dramatic climax. In the end, it was Isaac Pitbull Cruz, the man who had pushed Davis to a decision, who emerged victorious, delivering a crushing 8th-round technical knockout that left Romero stunned and the boxing world in disbelief. Not long after the fight, Romero shocked fans even further by announcing his retirement from boxing after just 17 professional bouts. Romero started his career with a spotless 14-0 record, including 13 knockouts, before tasting defeat for the first time against Gervonta Davis in his 15th fight via a 7th-round KO. He rebounded with a controversial win over Ismael Barroso, a fight many felt was stopped prematurely by the referee despite Barroso appearing to be in control and responding well, while Romero walked away with a win and the title. Many questioned the legitimacy of the outcome, and the bout against Cruz was seen as the ultimate test of whether he truly deserved to hold that belt. Unfortunately for Romero, he failed that test, and now it seems he has no interest in taking another one. His retirement announcement came shortly after the match, during a ringside interview where he appeared disoriented and emotionally overwhelmed. Slurring slightly and seemingly concussed, Romero made a cryptic but symbolic remark during the Easter season, saying he would rise again like Jesus on the 3rd day. But after leaving the ring and gathering himself, he sat down for a more formal interview where the real shock came. When asked how he felt about the loss, Romero said, "I don't feel good. It's really sad. There's nothing to say. I just feel sad." Then came the moment that stunned everyone, including the interviewer. "I'm not sure I want to do this anymore. I don't see myself doing this anymore. This is sad and overwhelming. I don't see myself coming out of this into the ring." The response from the boxing world was swift and mixed. Some professionals offered their support, urging Romero not to give up and reminding him that setbacks are part of the sport. But others were far more critical, none more so than Oscar de la Hoya, who has had a long-standing feud with Romero. De la Hoya, who's been at odds with Romero since the latter's infamous F*** Golden Boy remarks, didn't hold back. I'm not surprised. You can't fight once every year and a half and expect to keep the passion alive, he said. What keeps fighters going is hunger, and he's clearly lost it. I'm not shocked. De La Hoya's initial reaction, shared shortly after Romero's loss, drew criticism for appearing to kick the fighter while he was down. But undeterred, the Golden Boy doubled down with another video aimed squarely at Romero. Raleigh, you dumbass, getting knocked out. Focus on your opponent instead of obsessing over me, De La Hoya said, warning other fighters, don't talk sh*t about promoters. There are only 3 of us in the world. Their beef dates back further, with De La Hoya previously airing frustrations not only with Romero, but with his management team as well. I've worked with Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Samson, but working with Al Heyman? Impossible, De La Hoya said. Now his fighters are talking sh*t about me. Raleigh's saying F*** Golden Boy. Relax, dude. I'm not the one in the ring. Despite the harsh words, De La Hoya did toss in a backhanded compliment. Look, I actually like the kid. He's a character, he's funny, and I think deep down he's a good guy, but the disrespect, it's unnecessary. You're not fighting me. If you were, I'd knock you out easily. De La Hoya also claimed that Romero missed out on the biggest payday of his career by rejecting a fight proposal. Trust me, it would have been the most money he ever made. But Al Heyman kills fights. Look at Keith Thurman, fighting once in 2 years. Raleigh, once in a year and a half. That's not how you build a legacy. And as fate would have it, De La Hoya's prediction rang true. Before the fight, he had confidently stated, it's definitely going to be Pitbull. He's going to knock him out. Pitbull is a pressure fighter, and Raleigh's not ready. Now, with the title loss and retirement announced, the spotlight shines on Cruz, and on a sport that never sleeps. Whether Romero's retirement is final, or just another dramatic twist in his career, remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, boxing never runs out of stories.
Rollies, you dumbass, getting knocked out. Focus on your opponents instead of focusing on me. God damn it. All other fighters, learn from Rollies. Don't talk shit about promoters. There's only 3 of us in the world.
While Oscar De La Hoya expressed a little surprise at Raleigh Romero's apparent loss of passion, boxing legend Mike Tyson offered a more compassionate and encouraging perspective. Known for his own roller coaster career, including a prison stint and numerous comebacks before his final retirement in 2005, Tyson drew from personal experience to share some heartfelt advice. I've just got advice for him, Tyson began. He doesn't really want to retire. He just needs a break. 2 weeks. No social media, no fans, no promoters, no boxing, no opponents. Just time with himself and his loved ones. Trust me, after that, he'll say he wants to fight again. Tyson went on to reflect on his own battles. I had moments like this several times in my career. I almost gave up more than once, and it wasn't because I was done. It was because I never got the right kind of break. I didn't have the right guidance or examples. That's why I say, take a step back and you'll come back stronger. It's especially noteworthy that Tyson, who was preparing for a major comeback bout of his own in the coming months, took time to share such wisdom with Romero. He concluded his message with encouragement. He's just getting started. He hasn't even hit 20 fights yet. When I was his age, I'd already had over 30 bouts. He's got a long road ahead, and if he stays the course, he can become whatever he wants. Now is not the time to give up. In the same supportive spirit, Jeff Mayweather also weighed in on Romero's sudden retirement announcement. Echoing Tyson's sentiments, Mayweather advised Romero not to walk away just yet, but instead to take time to reset. I think the most important thing for him right now is to go back to the gym. Jeff said, refocus on this fight. Look at what he didn't do, what he didn't even attempt to do, and then commit to improving. Take this loss and make it a lesson. Come back stronger and be 100% ready for the next one. While the boxing world may be split on Raleigh Romero's performance and decision, legends like Tyson and Mayweather are urging him to see this as a temporary setback, not a final chapter.